We're fixing up some problems right now. We'll see about it with the technical team. But so far, we see the thumbs up. We'll see that everything's ready to go. We see Pollux asking for, I don't know, something. What's happening? What's going on?
Who knows what might be going on right there? I mean, I prefer they take their time at the beginning of the match, or whether they're gonna go for hand warmers, or if anything is going like south, perhaps. But at this moment, all that's going south is for my man Hyli4 here, who is just eating a fat punish from the King of Koopas himself, trying to read some jumps. And even though Arsene is there, I don't think it's staying very long, especially if Pollux keeps getting this type of reads. Of course, just trying to go for 2-frame again. It's either 4-tilt, down-tilt, or the Fire Breath for Bowser by the ledge. And as I was saying, like, Arsene is just straight-up gone right now. However, like, still some chance to bring in the damage from Hylia's side. However, I mean, Joker might not be the lightest character, but he is still going to die very, very soon to Bowser, and that is exactly what happened.
Exactly, my dear Roy. Right now we're seeing Hylia in a bit of a predicament right now, only 65% on Pollux side, and it seems that their damage is not stacking up so fast like we were thinking about what's gonna be. We see Pollux dealing massive amounts of damage. We'll see that as any Bowser main right now. We see in the situation off stage will return quite easily with that up B, and now we are again in this stage in the middle and trying to see if a backer will connect. We got Arsene back into play, trying to make as much damage as possible, maybe even take the stock, which right now Hylia quite in struggling, if I will say so myself, trying to get the kill.
Ooh, look at that. I mean, as you were saying, like, struggling just to try and get the kill. I mean, even Arsene, like, having some trouble right here dealing with the heaviest character in the game, and Pollux just almost seemingly going off stage and getting that punish and getting the landings as well. This seems to be a ton percent, almost 50 already, and Arsene just from getting beat up. Like, that is definitely not what you want to see, especially when the percent deficit is so high, and let's not even talk about the stock deficit.
Exactly. Right now we've seen that Hylia has already taken the first stock, but it seems that this is going to be a hard one to get, trying to get the hardest reads with that up smash, trying to get him landing on the shell, but that won't be quite enough. We're going from coast to coast, then trying to rack up damage, trying to get a good use of that last life that he has in this first set, and it's getting quite difficult for Hylia right now.
It is getting quite difficult, especially as the percent skill like still racks up here. Not even guns are gonna make a big difference. 75% feels like nothing, even though Arsene might be coming here very, very soon. So maybe the even stock situation, but no, instead is the up tilt that is gonna close it out here for Pollux, formerly known as Pollo, if you all had the doubt in your mind as to why this yellow-haired Bowser is on the sticks, then that is definitely the man that we used to know as Pollo, but I think there were too many Pollos playing Bowser already in Mexico, so he was like, I got a cooler name now. But still, like, he hasn't let up on the talent department. Better than I've seen as well. And Hylia, who's been attending tournaments for quite a while also, but I mean, this time it feels like he got a tough draw. Because, well, that first match didn't go his way at all. Too stuck on the side of Pollux. And now on Yoshi's, I mean, the triplets, let's see here if the Joker is able to use those to his advantage.
And we can see already starting off with a powerful 35%, using all those platforms to his advantage, which is not going to be quite yet useful for both of them, because we'll see that Pollux is starting slowly to rack up some damage on the Joker side. We see it already our 98% off-stage situation. This could be the stock. Right now we see how Pollux plays it. It will let him return to the stage, trying to hit that tilt, and he will both return safely to the stage.
I mean, Pollux just waited for the backer. That is the main tool that Joker or even Arsene have. to go for the edge guard right there and just very wisely choosing to go over the area where it would have mattered. But there, the SD, like, I would say forced SD, but it felt more like just a straight miss input, like just perhaps a bit of nerves coming in on the side of Hylia here. So, I mean, it gets tough with the time, especially considering now the mental pressure that my man must have after losing that first game. Not like Pollux with the right DI as well, not just giving anything away for free, and that is the mark of a true top player. I mean, this man has been doing it for so long, and he's still gonna get the punish, of course. That side V, very, very important. I love the animation after when Bowser is falling off after he gets footstool. It's just like, he's just opened armed, like, yeah, I'm falling down, like he's having the best of his life.
Yeah, totally. It's like, oh, my man is no more. But right now we're seeing a total dominion of Pollux in right now what seems to be the possible last game of Hylia. Right now here in the winner's bracket, we see that this could not be. It's Arsene coming in last second, clutching everything in his man's cast to recover from a possible loose stock. But right now we're seeing this situation is not favorable at all, and we see the up smash. And yes, sir, this is going to be the first 3 stock and a loss for Hylia.
Yeah, like, unfortunately, they're going to the loser's bracket right away. This was, I believe, first round of winners, if I am not mistaken. This is still in the side of pools, so Pollux is going to be facing off versus either Joseph or Kenny on the next round. And if he wins that then on quarters, he might face off versus SkyJ, who is looking like the favorite to make it through this part